9:30 p.m. was really finish by 9:30. Hi everyone. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. I just finished like the live session where I was talking for like over 18 minutes, and YouTube had showed me that I was live. I saw that I was live, but after the live session, I don't know. I just figured I wasn't live. It didn't record on YouTube because it recorded while I was on screen. YouTube is still processing it, and it had happened before. So if they say they're processing like that, it means that nothing is saved. Anywho, going forward to the end of the challenge, I'll just be using StreamYard as a streaming platform. So I'm going to use StreamYard and stream to YouTube. Yeah, thank you so much for your support. And then I'm sorry if you were listening earlier and I just got cut off. I'm sorry. I kept looking at my screen and it was saying recording, so I didn't think it was a recording. Anywho, yeah, I'm just going to like take us through what I discussed. It's stressful actually. Okay, so I had searched Bali local travel. Again, we are on that point where we're trying to get case studies. We're trying to get case studies for our first trial. All right, because I already discussed something with us a couple of weeks ago about us selling subscription plans, right? So subscription plans for safety as a system, right? And then I was looking for case studies. So I started with a few things, which was using TikTok and going after specific locations, right? And after going after specific locations on TikTok, I realized that there was a lot of demand in the Philippines, Bali, and Thailand, right? And I started looking for folks. So I was able to use some TikTok for that because I got enough demands and signal on TikTok. I've said this thing before in my previous videos, anyways. And right now I'm on the Facebook side of things. So I've been using Facebook for like the last couple of days. We just want to see if we're going to see anything different today, anything that would get us closer to the goal. That's it. And then we're going to be looking at Facebook groups. We're going to be filtering and then making decisions together. So I'd gone into Facebook and I typed Bali local. And so I already looked at this community yesterday. The funny thing is now, even for some communities that I've looked at, I have to pretend I say I've not looked at them because I'm reading this. This is annoying, by the way. It's for someone, it means someone that's quite unsophisticated and unrefined. I want to believe that it means something else in this context. Could just be like people who love like the local parts of Bali. No, I was just waiting for this to load up. Okay. I mean, so it looks like there's a lot of advertisement on this platform. You know, very useful for what I'm doing and what I'm like really looking for. So the next level projecting. Okay, but this is not what I'm looking for. I don't think I'm going to find that community very useful. And I was just saying something about a story that I had heard. Like I think it was some 5 years ago. Well, not a story, just like a personal narration. The person was saying that one of the ways, again, doesn't mean that what she's doing is ethical, but I just picked a lesson from it. So she's like, she goes on like all these gossip blogs to comment something very controversial. It's just a way of driving traffic to her page. And so people come to her page, and then when people come to her page, even though they would rather behave anyhow from wherever they're coming from, because everyone likes the controversy, everyone likes the idea of talking about other people, even though they have their problems and they don't want to talk about themselves. She is sharing that she had created her page in such a way that when you come into her page, it's like you're coming into her ecosystem. And so there's some sort of reading that the kind of conversations that they have with her follow, right? And I think that I understand that because, again, we've looked at several groups. We've looked at several groups where looking at the quality of conversations that you have in a community is dependent on the quality of people in the group, right? And so the quality of people in the group is ultimately dependent by the person that created the community, right? Because before somebody enters your group, of course, you're like screening, and then if they're in your group, they're posting the wrong things. I think it just makes enough sense to just take them off the group. And that's why I say that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm just hell bent on, let's just start um, our Facebook community just for travel advisors, because everyone there just knows that we're serious, we're here for business. And that's why I've decided I'm not starting any Facebook community for travelers. It would just be fine to have like a small WhatsApp community or just have a platform where they can like get on the wait list, because it's going to be a lot of work on me, and just getting things together might be a lot of work too. So yeah. So if you look at this group in this sense, it doesn't even in any original intention of the person that created it really. There are no conversations happening here. What's this? New group. Okay, you see, that's the admin, that's the group expert. Obviously, people who enter the group will post anything anyhow. And one of these, because I love communities a lot. I love building communities. In 13 months, I was able to build my own community of over 5,000 travel agents, travel operators, and travel freelancers and contractors. And one thing that community building taught me, and just like how I'm building a community for saboteurs right now, I feel like we have an incredible work behind our back. Is that community is energy. Community responds to energy. And so if you're a leader, if you're leading a community and you're all over the place, there's a tendency that in your community conversations will be all over the place. Just like an anchor, as the leader of a community, you're the person steering the community, right? And I also think that before building a community, you need to know why you're building it, what you want to get out of that community, honestly. Kangu community. Let's see what's in Kangu. Oh, welcome to join this group. Anyways, other than that, share thoughts, ask commercial. Okay, um, Kangu clandestino still breaks up. Yeah, that's serious. Okay, This is similar to what I know. So if somebody had died and then about 11 or 10 people in our hostel were also healed, how then do you say that she died because of something that could have been preventable? Because whatever must have killed her must be that what's that thing called? That thing that helps you fight. Immune system could no longer take it because there are other people that were ill too. So if it was just that she just died and that's it, then there's something more. Maybe they ate something and it affected them, or this is crazy, by the way. And this just happened a couple of days ago. Like, there could be something here. So I'm going to go ahead first. Is this a profile? Oh, I guess it is. Let me see if I can send them a message. I think it's like a business profile or something. Release information. What's a media agency? Hey, just join your community. Extra and we are expanding some more projects into one. And we would like to reach out with you. Something just occurred to me. I was just putting a note down. Become community, experts, and local experts. Okay, I think this is a very useful local group, and this is what I was looking for when I was looking for like other local groups. Mm. Okay, so they're actually a media company. And this was in October. That's crazy. Someone saying it never happened, but you never can tell until you like, do your research. I think that's one of the biggest problems in travel. Everyone's always trying to protect their country. Mhm. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into the session this morning. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support.